Hi everybody, this is Crystal. So today I'm going to do a yarn review on Yarnspiration's Caron Pantone Bamboo. Now I have done a review on their regular Caron Pantone and I was not a big fan of it. If you want to see that review and the reasons why I didn't like it, I'll put the link to that below in the description box. But this is new, just came out this year. So I had to order it online from Michael's because I live pretty far away, and so I ordered it and it just came, I think, yesterday. So this is the first time really that I've dealt with it, looked at it, dealt with it. And we'll go over it and see the differences between this and the original. And who knows, maybe I'll like this one. I'll like this one better. So, if you're new to Caron Pantone, you've never seen it before. Pantone is actually a major company that does colors matching professionally. It's used in all kinds of things, especially it's used a lot in the fashion industry. Pretty much anything that needs color palettes, Pantone is a major company in matching colors. So this yarn is used or made using Pantone's matching colors. So that's why they're all, see this paint, there's like a little paint swatch you'd see it at Walmart or Menards or something. These are all professionally matched. Okay, so here's the color. Now these are all on the variegated like this. These are all individual little balls of yarn. It's super neat looking. You see it at the end cap, you know, at Michael's, and you're like, wow, that's some super cool looking yarn. You know, I do. I think, man, that's neat looking yarn. Look how it's all braided up like that. Now, that's the variegateds. Now, the solids appear to be, well, they are one solid braid. It's not separated anywhere. So it's just solidly wound up in this little braid thing here. So it's not separate at all. So let's go over it a little bit here and look at what we got here. Caron Pantone Bamboo. The color of this one is called Hopeful. There's my little color swatches. Now, it is a medium weight number 4. The old Caron Pantone was a bulky 5. Okay, so this is a medium weight 4. Recommended hook size crochet is a 5mm. And it is machine washable and dryable. It's made 60% acrylic, 20% nylon, and 20% visco made from bamboo. 3.5 ounces, 180 yards, made in China. Okay, so that's what the tags pretty much say. There's no pattern on it. Probably could go to yarnspirations.com and find a pattern. That's only available at Michael's, in store online, Yarnspirations website. You will see it at places such as Amazon and eBay and stuff like that, but those are only outsourced sellers, people that's buying it and reselling it. So right now you'll only find it really for sale at Michael's and then on yarnspirations.com. So, well, let's check it out and see. I can tell you right off that it's a lot softer than their regular Pantone. That regular Pantone was a wool base, acrylic wool blend. This is, since it has the 20% bamboo and 20% nylon, it makes it a bit softer. Now, the bamboo, when you're dealing with bamboo and yarn, it's excellent for drape. It doesn't really hold much shape. But then you got the nylon in there, which will hold its shape. So they're kind of just, I guess, acting together. But I think by filling this, it's going to have a wonderful drape on whatever project you make. It is really soft. I can't deny that. It has a nice sheen on it. It's not Caron simply soft, shiny, but it's still a very beautiful sheen. These colors are well put together, but of course they are professionally put together. Let's cut one open and check it out. Want to? Now they have little strings that you cut, pull them apart, and they come out like this, and you can individually ball them up. You can use them in the order that they come in the hank, or you know, you can use them in any order that you want. Oh, got the tag off that one. Like that. And then these have to be taken. They got a little bit. They have a string here that you clip off, and then you would wind it into a ball like that. Use your ball winder or do it by hand. So one thing I don't like, and I didn't like on the old Pantone, is I don't like having to do that. I'm lazy. I think they should have been put together already, sealed together. Now I know the intentions of the Caron Pantone is so you can mix and match them in any way that you want, but I personally think I would prefer them to be sealed together. That's the first thing I don't like about it, but I do like it. I mean, I like the feel of it and everything. Let's check out this one. It's solid. See how it comes apart. It kind of looks like all. Hopefully that comes apart easy. I don't know. It should. Looks like a little clip it here. That's pretty cool the way they got it braided up, actually. It's not hard to take apart. I wasn't sure how hard that would be, but it's fairly easy to figure out how to get that apart. And now it's all one solid big old piece here that you would need to wind up yourself. You would just clip this and then wind this up into a ball, or use your yarn ball winder. So there's the solid. Now both the solid and the variegated have the same amount of yardage, 108 yards. Now I'm gonna say, by looking at it, that it might split a bit. I could be wrong. The other Pantone, when I used it, split terribly. But I could be wrong. I've been wrong a lot. So I got a 5mm here. This is their recommended hook size. I'd say it's about a perfect 4-weight yarn. They weren't wrong about that. Let's see how good she crochets. It glides very nicely. Very nice. It's all right. I crocheted a little bit, and actually it didn't really split. Maybe just like wands or something, you know, nothing hardly terrible at all. So I was wrong about that. It's not really a splitting yarn. Their old Pantone split terribly for me. I don't know about anybody else, but this one is actually crocheting quite well. It's very nice. The way it crochets is nice. Colors, I mean, it's really shiny and pretty too. Nice and soft. So yeah, this would be great for pretty much anything as far as clothing wise. You know, scarves, hats, baby items, stuff like that, shirts, whatever, you know. I wouldn't use it in the kitchen, but it could work well for any of that stuff. It is pretty. It's pretty yarn. You can't deny that. And the colors are very well put together. Now, like I said, Michaels or Yarn Inspirations, it appears to be available in 24 different colors, and looks like 5 of them are solid. 5 or 6 of them are solid. So most of them are going to be the braided form like this, and then you do have 5 or 6 of them that are solid. Now, I actually thought the solids would match the variegateds. I ordered them online, couldn't really tell. But when I got them together, you can see clearly that they don't. It would have been better if they did. Like, this was actually a solid, you know, and then you could have put them together, mixed and matched, but that's fine. Just, it didn't match up. Like I said, I bought it online, so I really couldn't tell. So, there's quite a variety of colors. It comes in a nice wide range of colors. Price, $7.99. $8. That's the same price as their old Pantone. $8. 180 yards of 4-way yarn. You know what I'm going to say on that. I said no for me. Now, that's too much money. They're asking too much money for it. They asked too much money for their old Pantone. It's overpriced. Now, given it does have 20% bamboo, 20% nylon, and 60% acrylic, okay? That's not enough bamboo in it to have an $8 price tag. I got some yarn here from Hobium Yarns, 100% bamboo. 100% bamboo. There's 125 yards on one of these balls. It is a lightweight 3, but there's still 125 yards. And these are only $1.89 a ball. 100% bamboo. $1.89. So, I mean, you can see the difference. So, that's not enough bamboo or nylon to justify a price of $8. Not for me, anyways. What you're paying for this is you're paying for the professional color. I think this is what you're paying for. This is my guesstimate. You're paying for the professional color matching. You're paying for the attractiveness of the skein. The way it looks, the way it's wound together. I don't like this because I don't like it being all separate, because then it winds up like this on my desk. A knotted up mess, unless I want to take the time to ball them each individually. Some people probably don't bother some people to do that. Me, I'm not really one to want to do that. I like to pull from the center of the skein and go with it. I'll change colors as I go, but I don't want it to be all individual. I still think, and I think this was with the old Pantone, this should have been, I don't like it separate. That's just me though. I think it should have been put together. That way it would have been one continuous skein of yarn, like this one. But I'm not a fan of it. I mean, this doesn't bother me that bad. I mean, I can wind it up. I have a yarn ball winder. So that's not really a problem. It's the 180 yards for $8 is my biggest problem that I have with it. It's a nice yarn. That's probably the only problem I have with it, actually, is the price is way too high. And when you get the barricades, they're separate. I hate that. I hate it. I hate it. I hated it really bad with the other one too. But this one is way better than their old Pantone, I think, as far as the way it crochets, the way it feels. The old Pantone solid colors were separate balls, as opposed to now they actually made it all together, which is nice. But I don't know. I just can't get past that price point. They're just so, I think they're overcharging people. And I'm sure, you know, it does cost money to get that professional match, but I don't know. I'm not going to pay that much just to have that. I kind of enjoy matching my own colors. Even if I wasn't good at matching them, I guess I would just look at this at Michael's and then go find some cheaper yarn and match it up to this. Oh, that's probably wrong to say, but I don't know. That's probably what I would do. So, I'm not going to buy it again. Just like I never bought their regular Caron Pantone again. Because I think it's extremely overpriced. And it's just not worth it. Don't get me wrong, though. It's a very nice yarn. If you can get past that price and you don't mind balling up these little balls like that, you'll probably really like it. Probably like it a lot better than the old one. It's going to make something really nice. It really is. And I had to get 3 skeins of each one of these. So I have 6 skeins of it. At Michael's, they make you buy in 3s when you buy online. So I'll probably make something with mine eventually. But, and it'll probably be really nice. but I won't buy it again. I won't be a repeat customer. I won't even buy it on sale. It's just not for me. Having to undo all these, and I just feel like it's still like I'm being duped or something. I don't know. I don't like getting that feeling from companies like they're trying to pull one over on you. I don't know if they are. It just seems like it's just, they think because they have this that it's okay to charge more, I guess. I don't know, because I showed you, I mean, I have way better quality yarns on my yarn shelf than this that costs a lot less for yardage versus yardage. So no, I'm just thinking about it because it is very pretty. It is very nice. It's way better than, as far as, I like it way better than their old one, but I don't like it for the fact that I have to ball these up, and I don't like the price. So no, I will not buy it again. But that's only my own personal opinion. Lots of people like the old Caron Pantone. If you like the old Caron Pantone, you're probably really going to love this one. So you don't have to take my word for it. That's just me. I'm kind of a cheapskate. So, I won't be a return customer of this. But that doesn't mean that you won't like it. As always, I suggest if you have the means to go buy a skein and see if you like it. If it's a nice yarn. I'm not gonna lie, it's super nice. But you know, I told you the things I didn't like about it and why I won't buy it again. But yeah, that's my review. Now, as always, let me know in the comments if you've used this yet. It's new, but it has been out for just a little while, so I'm sure that some of you might have used it already. Let me know what you think about it. Do you think it's better than the old Caron Pantone? Do you think that it's worth the $8 price tag that they're asking for that little bit of bamboo and nylon that they got in it? A little bit of bamboo. I don't even think it's enough bamboo to even say Caron Pantone bamboo. It makes it sound like it's lots of bamboo, and it's not hardly any. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. If you haven't tried it, do you think it's worth it for the yardage? What, 180 yards? I just don't think it is. But remember, these are only my own personal opinions. My reviews are not affiliated with Yarn Inspirations or Michaels or anything. Nobody pays me to do these reviews. I bought this yarn myself to my own personal opinions, and that's just what they are. They're just my opinions, and mine probably differ from a lot of people's, and that's fine. I just try to give you my unbiased review of what I think about the yarn, and I think the Caron Pantone bamboo is overpriced, just like I thought their regular Caron Pantone was overpriced. So that is my review. Thanks everybody for watching. Bye bye.